edit tag,
Okay.
and tick on the room boundary.
Okay.
This will be already unticked. You can tick on it.
All right.
Then click OK.
It will be already unticked, huh?
It will be unticked by default.
Then
you have to tick it.
Okay. So we are enabling the room bounding, huh?
Enabling the room boundary.
Okay, all right. Okay,
then after that we have to go to spaces.
All right.
That you will get from analyze.
Okay.
Space.
All right. Analyze and space. Okay.
And there you have to give the upper limit and the offset. That also we discussed.
Yeah.
Remember, like if I am placing the space in floor plan 1,
okay,
the upper limit should be level 2 from first floor to the second floor.
Okay.
And the offset will be 0.
Okay.
From the upper limit, I don't need any more space to be added.
Okay.
That is my upper limit. After that, just you can see that when you move the cursor to the spaces, they will create the spaces for you. Already I have created. That's why it's not.
It's not showing.
Yeah.
You already created it.
Yeah, we already created.
Can you undo it and do it again?
Yeah, I'll show it in another plan.
Yeah.
See if I'm going for second floor. Okay.
Yeah.
Click on space.
Okay.
You can turn on this option, tag on placement. Otherwise, if you place a space, you will not get the. Just a minute. Now it's level 30. Okay. Now when I add the space, you can see there is no tag.
That square will come, no?
Yeah, like room name, something like that.
Yeah.
Now you can see when I turn on this option, my tag is coming.
Okay.
See?
So
only if you turn on this option, you will be getting the tag.
Yeah, the tag depends on the architectural details, right?
No, right now the tag depends on which I am clicking first.
Okay, that
See,
number
116, 117, 118.
How the number generates?
Default. Like whichever I click first, it will show a default number. That's it. This number
that has no relevance.
There is no relevance to the architecture.
That
comes after this.
Default numbers.
Yeah, these are default numbers.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to do it automatically, then you have the automatic option. You don't have to just click on it. They will automatically place the spaces for you.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright.
Now to get the name, we have to go for space naming.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
click OK. That's it. So
Space naming and click
OK.
Now whatever the names in the architecture, it will come.
Like this.
Okay. Now it was there in the architecture?
Yeah, it should be there in the architecture. Then only it will be.
It should be there. Yeah. Then only it will come.
Otherwise, it will be still space 1 whatever it is. Space 112 whatever it is. That will be the same name.
How we enable to that?
Just
Space
click on space naming.
Okay.
Select what all you want.
Name and number, names only.
Number only. Then click OK. It's not that much of a big.
That is simple. Okay. Understood. No, the other day you said how to divide the space into two.
To do that, go for space
separator. Okay.
So click on space separator.
Okay.
Let's say the conference I want to divide into 2.
Okay.
So just using these profiles here, you can create some profile. Like let's say I'm creating a line here.
Okay.
So I'm creating a line. See what happened here. It got divided into 2. Now this is one space.
How to create a line first? Just
a space separator.
Okay.
You have the profiles here. In that you can select any profile.
Any profile. Okay.
Line, rectangle, circle, whatever. If you are going for circle, in the middle you can create a
separate space.
So line I'm using, I'm dividing it in the middle. So from here to here.
Okay. Cancel.
I mean cancel means
just to finish
the option.
Selection.
Then
okay.
Escape you can use to exit the option.
Escape to exit. Okay.
Now you can see there is space here, but no space here. See, it has been divided.
When we click here, then only okay.
But here there is no space. Actually, I'm not dividing. I am like reducing the space. Again, if I want a space here, I have to separately place a space here. Like I will click on space. I will select the upper limit 2, offset 0, and I will place the space here manually. So then now I got 2 different spaces.
Okay, what is the significance of the space actually?
This space or space separator, which I say.
Say space. Okay,
space, the main thing is, as you can see the topic for doing the calculation part. HVAC cooling.
Okay, cooling calculations.
Cooling
for cooling purpose. Calculation. Analysis purpose. Okay.
Analysis purpose. But again, you can also use space to get the area of the room and all.
Area of the room.
Area, the name of the room. All those things you can get by using spaces. And another thing, like mostly we can also find out the electrical loads, all those things from spaces. But as I told you, we are not using that in Revit. Mostly we are using modeling. For modeling, we are using Revit. Right?
Okay, not for the
calculation and we have different dedicated software for that, like HAB.
These are
all those capsizing, all those things.
Yes. All right. So spacing is one subject, one topic, right?
Yeah, spaces.
Spaces. Okay. What's the next in that one? Yeah, HVAC spacing, space modeling, zones, hands-on, building construction, performing heating, water analysis.
That is what we are discussing.
That's what is heating and cooling report, hands-on, logical system, mechanical settings. What is it? Logical systems, mechanical settings means what?
Mechanical settings and all, they have right to be shown.
Hmm?
Mechanical settings and all comes in the ducting and all.
Uh-huh.
Like what should be the duct size, how to create the.
Yeah, that's what we should learn, no?
Yeah, we should learn, but I take it after starting the modeling part.
Mm-hmm.
And as I told you, see, this is mechanical settings here.
Okay.
If you go to systems tab, there is mechanical settings here.
Okay.
But that doesn't come in this tab.
Hmm.
So this is like going to this tab and another tab and this tab again.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is coming under systems, mechanical settings here.
Okay, okay.
This is mechanical settings. That we will see when we start the ducting and all. Right now we are in the analyze space.
Mm-hmm.
So first we have to finish this.
Okay, fine. You go ahead with your plans. Okay, fine.
It's just
All right.
textbook, right? It's not like a.
Understood. Just at least to what is stated, you should be
you
able
can
to
refer
master it.
but
Yeah.
Not in the same order I'm taking.
Understood. At least whenever I have doubt, I think at
Yeah,
least I can ask you. Right? Okay.
Now there is one more option, zone. I think
Zone.
this also we saw, like to add multiple spaces into one zone.
To add multiple spaces into one zone.
Yeah. To, let's say you want to add one or two spaces and you want to get the total area of the space. I mean, two spaces together, you want to do the calculation.
Okay, for that one.
Normally the tonnage and all you will be getting it for each space, right?
Correct.
I
Yeah.
want to get the space, for the tonnage for the whole office. Let's say it's a building or something.
Okay.
I want to separate into zones. So
Zone.
one zone, one office.
Okay.
Another zone, one office.
Okay.
So for each zone, I'll be getting the calculation separately.
Separately. Yeah,
So
understood.
the zones will be consisting of a lot of spaces.
Okay.
than
Understood.
one.
Yeah.
More than two, basically.
More than two spaces will be a one space or something. Yeah.
One zone, yeah.
To make a zone. Yeah.
No, to
Understood.
make
Yeah.
a zone.
How to make a zone. Yeah. That's something.
So let's say like just click on the zone.
Okay.
There is an option add space.
Add spaces. Okay.
So just click on the spaces you want to add. See, I'm adding these two spaces.
Okay.
So
Okay.
see what happened here. They're coming in a single selection. I mean, see the boundary here.
Okay. There is a separate boundary.
This is boundary here.
Black line. Thick black line.
That
Okay.
shows both are in the same zone now. So if I click on finish here,
Uh-huh.
now if I move the cursor here, you can see I'm getting a selection for
For these two separately as a zone.
as a zone. So now I have selected HVAC zone.
Okay.
And I can get the area, the volume for the
Separately we'll get.
two space together.
Okay. Understood. Okay. So now this is the way to create zones.
Yeah, this is the way to create the zones.
Okay. Whatever the zones available or whatever we're creating, where we can see in that browser.
Not in here. If you want to see the spaces and the zones, we have to go to another browser called system browser.
Mm-hmm.
That's we are going to see now because the thing is normally, let's say I want to delete the space here
Okay.
because this is a washroom area, right?
That we
There's
don't.
no purpose.
When you click automatically, this will
They
get.
will add everything.
So we have to delete all those.
it. Okay, so to delete again, we can't delete it from here.
Mm-hmm.
If I click here and delete, I'll be getting a warning here. What is it?
A space was deleted from this thing. More which still remains in the project. This space can be removed from any schedule or placed back
Yeah.
in the model using the space command.
Yeah, so they're saying that I have deleted the space from the model view,
Okay.
but it is still there in the project.
Okay.
So in the model view, you can see there is no space here, right?
Okay.
I can't select it now.
Right.
But they're saying that it is still
The
remaining.
project is there.
It
Okay.
is there. So I have to remove it completely.
Okay.
Right? So to do that,
Okay.
right click here. I told you earlier to if you want to get the project browser back, you have to go to browser, project browser.
Yeah.
Below that there is another
System browser. Okay. It's another one. Map fabrication. What is it?
No, that is fabrication browser now. We'll see that.
Okay.
MEP fabrication parts.
Okay.
So right now we are using system browser.
System browser. Okay.
In that, when you change from systems, by default it will be in systems.
Okay.
You have to change into zones. By default, when you open system browser,
Okay.
they will be showing the systems.
Systems only. Okay.
Systems means like let's say you are creating an HVAC system.
Okay.
So that will be shown on the mechanical. Now we haven't started modeling, right? So now you can see there is no system, zero systems now.
Okay.
But we have created
Zones.
So when I click on zones, you can see the zones here.
Okay. This is the way to see. Understood. Okay.
The default means when you add space, one default zone will be created. That means all the space will be under default zone.
Okay.
The other three are the ones I created.
Okay.
See, one if I expand, you can see office. Three office.
Mm-hmm.
Two if I select, two classroom.
Okay.
Which are they? You can see it here.
Ah, okay.
When I select here, you can see the zone.
Ah, okay.
Here.
Oh,
This is the
all
zone.
right, all right,
This
okay.
is the other zone.
Very good, very
If
good.
I go to default, I can see all the zones here. I mean, all the spaces which I created.
Ah, the original zone,
Even
which
in the
we
second-
unwanted ones.
Unwanted ones, or the
Ah,
ones,
okay, okay.
or the ones which I didn't add this zone.
All right, all right. So and whatever we created, it's named as 1 and 2. These are one set is default,
Yeah.
another one is 1 and 2.
1, 2, 3. This is the last class we did 1 and 2.
Ah,
Now I
okay.
created 3.
3. Okay, go to 3. Ah, understood now.
Try to
Okay,
remember.
clear. Okay.
These are the spaces I added.
By default, by automatic.
Like automatic, or when I add a space,
Understood.
whichever
Okay.
I didn't add the zone. Okay.
Okay.
In these spaces,
Yeah.
I don't need all of it. Let's say I want to delete some of it.
Okay.
For example, this one.
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
there is some spaces which is showing a different symbol here. You
Okay.
can see one question mark here.
Okay.
So that means it is already deleted from the model, but
Okay.
it is still remaining in the project.
Mm-hmm.
See the symbol here and
Question symbol. Okay.
here. See here.
Hmm,
This
there's
one,
a
1, 1, 4 also you can see.
Yes. We deleted.
17 is the one I deleted earlier. See 16.
Correct.
17.
That's giving a symbol.
So if
Question
I
mark.
click here, I can.
Delete. This is the way to delete
This
permanently.
is the way to delete the space permanently.
Permanently. Clear. Pakka.
Similarly, 16 I will delete.
Okay.
14 I don't need.
And we can see.
I can see it in the view.
In that.
Whichever I am deleting, I can see it.
It will automatically zoom and go to that place, or it will we have to.
No, it will not go zoom and all. If you are clicking like this,
Then we can see.
click on it, you will see.
We'll
it.
see that. Understood. Like that.
If you click on show, they will show you.
Click and show that show.
But default it will not show.
It will not show. Okay. All right.
So I want to delete this one and this one. So whichever I want to delete, I can delete from the system browser.
System
not the
person,
project.
not from the project person.
So that is for the spaces here.
Okay.
Now one more thing we did is when you click here, spaces and zones, there is color scheme.
Color scheme.
From that you can give the color scheme for the
Okay.
spaces.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like for each space, whatever color you want, you can give it.
Okay.
So I already have created two scheme here. Scheme 1 is depending on the name,
Okay.
and scheme 2 is depending on the number. Number of the tag.
You created or
We
automatically?
created last time.
Last time we created. Go. Okay, that's what the problem is. Now, that's why I'm capturing like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So by default you will be having one scheme.
Okay.
That will
Okay.
be based on name.
Okay.
You can see the name based on office. We have 3 office, but here there is only one office.
Oh, okay.
Because if you are going for filtering by name, even if there is 3 office, you will be only getting one, right?
Yeah.
Filtering
Okay.
based on name.
Name based
So
on.
wherever there is office, it will be shown in one color.
Okay.
Wherever there is classroom, it will be one
It will
color.
be in one color. Okay.
That is based on name.
Name.
I
Okay.
want to create a separate one.
Okay.
I want to see the colors differently for each space.
For each space. Okay.
Then I can't filter it based on name. I have to filter it based on number.
Number. Then a
Because
different
number
color.
will be unique for all the space.
Correct. So.
I'll be creating a new.
Where? Here. Okay. Okay.
Click
Okay.
on duplicate.
Okay.
And I'll be creating a new one. I'll put a name for that.
Number. Okay.
Based on number, okay?
Okay.
But still, it is showing the same thing.
Okay.
Because I created duplicate of it. But here, the color, I can say that color should be based on
Number.
number. So now see, when I click on OK, you can see lot of spaces.
Not different colors. But you go to the model space also.
We're here.
How to see these colors in the
Yeah,
layout? Yeah.
So let's say already we created 2 schemes, right?
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
click OK, but it will not be shown here. If you want to see it here, go to this option, color fill.
Okay.
Can you see it? Just
yeah.
beside the spaces and all, there is color fill.
Color fill. Okay.
It will be under color fill tab.
Okay.
Panel, sorry, color fill panel.
Colorful. That's a panel. Okay.
Yeah. Here there is color fill legend.
Okay.
Click on it and place it in the view.
Colorful legend.
Legend, like a legend. We place a legend in the drawing, right? Similar to that.
Colorful was in which menu?
In the same tab,
Analyze only.
analyze only, but just beside the spaces, like in the color fill.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Same tab only.
Same tab only.
Yeah, in
Okay.
the spaces tab, I mean analyze tab only.
Okay.
Color fill.
Okay.
So in that, click on color fill legend.
Okay. Colorful legend.
Yeah, legend. This one.
Okay. That is a legend. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Then place it somewhere.
Place
in
it
the
somewhere in this thing.
model.
Okay. Okay.
So they will ask us which color scheme you want to use. Scheme
right.
1 or number. So I'll select scheme 1. Click
Then
OK.
it will be the first one, which is
First one. So if I want the second one, click here, edit. I'll select number and click OK. So now they will show me the
All
place one
colors.
color.
This also not many.
Hmm? No, that is in second floor, right? Second floor I have to go again, I have to place it. See, some of the spaces are in second floor. That I can't see in first floor, right? So again I'll click here. I'll place go for number, click OK. See, the other spaces are here. See, one here, I'll show you. View, tile view. See, this is different color and this is different.
These two.
This is one first floor, this is second floor. See, all the spaces are in different color.
Okay, view tile. Where have we?
View tab, tile view.
Okay.
Like
whatever
tile.
is open, it's
Whatever is open, it will be showing different
tiles. Then we can choose.
Yeah. Tab view means normal tab view.
Where is tab view? This one. Okay.
If you want to close all the other tabs, just click on this one, close inactive, or you can also have the option on the top.
Close all.
Close all means other tabs, whichever you don't want.
How will be?
See, I'm opening a lot of tabs here.
Okay.
So it goes for a long, like
so many
list,
created.
right?
Yeah.
So I want to open my first floor plan.
Okay.
I mean first mech. So I'll select first mech here. I want to close all the other.
All others. Okay.
So just click here.
Only this will be remaining.
Now if you drop down here, there is no other.
No other thing. Okay.
Or you can close one by one, like click on close.
Click and close also. Clear. Yeah. Fine. I think better we'll go a little slow speed only because we learn many things. I have to practice. Then it comes to me, right?
Just practice.
Practice this thing. Yes.